Well, hello J&J fam. Today we're going to talk about some things. So I guess if you watched the last video, I burnt the router up. Well, I didn't do it, it did. So today I'm going to try to maybe cover some preventive maintenance. Maybe it was my fault on neglect, I don't know. That motor there was, it was under warranty. So we went ahead and bought a new one, and I'm going to put it in today and show you how I do it. But I am sending the other one off for warranty. But I really wanted to know if it was my fault or if it was failure. So I run a Makita, 1.25 horse, I think, which a lot of people do on their 150s. So I don't know if anybody else has ran into this, and maybe this is why people are going to spindles. You know, I don't think I'm really gung-ho as far as right now to try to jump into a spindle system. I mean, I could. I have the options. Some people may not have the extra power or whatever. You know, I know there's exceptions and all this and all that. But so grab you something cold to drink. We're going to get into this, and I'm going to try to make it not horrible. No guarantees. But here we go. All right, welcome back. As I mentioned, I am running the Makita. Let's get you a little close up here. Wow, that camera does not want to focus. That's horrible. Okay, well, anyway. There we go, finally. It's a little better. So RT0701C. It's 1.25 horse Makita. So just regular Makita router. That's what I run. I've looked inside, you know, this is, you have a fan in there that blows. So I do need to work on this right here for sure. See all that buildup in there? That's horrible. But I'm seeing these hot spots right here, and I don't know if that is my fault. I shouldn't have hot spots there, but it could just be from the wood hitting, you know, and that kind of thing. So I noticed when I pulled my router, look at all, I never see that back there. Can't get to it. So definitely needs to be PM'd. So that's going to be something that I will have to tackle regularly that I was missing. Yeah, you can just take your regular old brush, you know, whatever, and clean that out. Or compressed air. I'm just trying not to make a bunch of noise right now. I have some fans running right now just to circulate some air here. Oklahoma here is supposed to be 90 today, I think, so it's going to be a little warm. Anyway, you see that couple seconds there made a big difference, so keep that in mind. I'm going to go through everything and try to make sure I don't miss things. I'm sure people are going to comment and tell me things I missed. I'm not perfect, so, you know. Anyway, I guess I'll cover this. See, it's the 1.25 horsepower compact router. I'm not sponsored, so, you know, this is what my research said was supposed to be good, and what my research said was supposed to be one of the better routers to choose. I have already went through the box. It is brand new, but I took it out, you know, removed the housing. It comes with a housing. I don't use them. You know, I don't have a need for it. But this is a brand new one, not a remanufactured. This is a brand new factory part. So I'm going to get you guys mounted to the ceiling as usual, and we're going to try to tackle this. Let's see, what else can I cover here? Okay, so on my setup, yours may be different, maybe the same, I don't know. My router cord starts here, runs up to my first holder, and runs all. All right, let's start here. All right, so somehow my camera died. All right, so my router, I have it hooked in. It goes up to the first holder of my suction tube, and runs all the way down, back, all the way, and to power way over there, as you can see. I don't know if you guys can see over there. There's the power right there. So when we get back there, we're going to do some PMs also, and I'll bring you guys along for that. Mine is trying not to get everything in frame here. So this one is pretty simple the way I made it, designed it. So it just, you know, yank it off, throw it down. This is what I use to clean my table off, so it's easy to get out of the way. First deal, we're gonna have to pull this right here, get this cord out, and that's where we start, and then start popping zip ties all the way down and go from there. All right, I'll get you back on here in a second when I get some stuff in order. Okay, so next what we're going to do is I've got these loosened up. Sorry about the lighting in here. It really stinks. It's because my the mast is blocking all of it. Sorry, it's a little dark, but you go back these out a little bit, so take your tension off. I don't know what kind of system you guys are running, whatever. I just have mine set up with an Xbox controller, so you can run this up or down. See? So I would just, that's pretty low right there. Really good setting to where, you know, you can get everything in there. So the next thing, you know, I remove the housing and the guide on the bottom. And I like mine to line up where the adjustments are right there. I just line them up right in that groove. See that? And I always set mine bottom center, like dead all the way down, or whatever you want to call that, flush. There's not much clearance back there. I'm trying to get you in a little bit of shot there. But it does clear your bearings, your runners, whatever you want to call them, sleeves. So I try to line it up to where it's as straight as can be, like that. Okay. I haven't done this before. I'm just telling you the way I'm doing it and what I've thought about. I think is the best way to approach this. So, you know, just take your Allen wrench. Some people call them Allen keys. I don't know. I hand start them, make sure they're good. Any kind of machinery. Now, you don't have to go crazy with this right here, okay? So I would say do a half turn on bottom. And probably, yeah, the same on top. Do a half turn. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. I'm supposed to be at the veteran sale today, and I'm not because I'm here trying to get a job done for a buddy of mine. He's been waiting very patiently. If you're watching, thank you, brother. So, had to get parts in, had to get stuff, you know. If you watched the last video, I burned this thing up, so that's what I'm doing. Alright, so just even out your pressure. You know, I'm sure everybody's like, oh yeah, quit telling me something we already know. But not everybody knows this, so I figured I'd cover it. Here lately, I've been working with a lot of people younger than me. And I think I take advantage of the knowledge that I just think is common, and it really ain't. So, you know, I'm trying to keep that into high consideration when I do things and when I talk about things. So, all right. Now, we're good to go, see? Very happy with that. All right, so what I do is I would like when, I shouldn't keep saying what I do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this all the way down so that when I connect my cord, I know that my router has plenty of room for travel. Okay? So, next we're going to get into this. I've already talked about it, but we're going to tear this down. I'm going to get it. I'm probably not going to be able to get you on camera for this, but I will show you when I get the new one on, and then we will go over the old one and see. See, it won't even turn. I think the brushes let loose and they're seized up. So, all right, I'll bring you back here in a minute. All right, we are back. Detach you real quick and let's look at what we did here. So, showed you how to torque this. All I did is I just retraced my footsteps everywhere that I took the old one off. Right back, I mean, all the way to the power. I did just threw a zip tie on there to hold my power cord up. I wasn't real happy with the way the connection was. It felt a little soft. So I didn't want to lose power to my router, you know, right in the middle of a job or something. So went ahead and took care of that. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to get you guys mounted to the ceiling. And we're going to get into this router here. And we're going to see if we can figure out what's wrong with it. So I'm going to get you guys mounted, get you back on, and we will get going. Okay, so I got you guys mounted on the ceiling. I'm going to do my best to stay out of the picture and just try to show you what I'm doing here. But I can't make any promises. Here we go. So I'm just going to start by just simply taking all these 4 screws here. And just to see, I just want to see what condition the brushes are in. I really think that was the failure, but I need to know for myself and, you know, bring you guys along with me and see if maybe we can prevent something from happening in the future, you know. These are relatively a expensive little part for my taste, but, you know, we got to have them. So drop something in the comments about what you guys think about spindles. You know, I've ran them professionally, but for other companies. But as far as my career and my business, I have never ran them. So, you know, anybody want to chime in and see what you really think about them, you know, versus cost, and we still in the picture good? Yep. Yeah. Throw it down there and let's talk about it. All right. So I got the screws out. And it did not release. So, all right, I got you in frame there. Yeah, I'm gonna pop these little covers, and that should be where they're at. Let's see if we can find something that way. I don't want to mess this up because it is under warranty, so, you know, I don't want to cause any additional damage. Well, there's really no access, so. All right. Well, maybe that was a bust. So if anybody wants to, you know something that I don't hear, gladly let me know. I was hoping that we could achieve something here. So we'll cover the obvious and go from there. Sorry if I'm getting in the shot. Okay. So let's just put these Phillips back in. Speaking of that, I think everybody should have one of these. It's just so nice to have a 6-in-1 or 8-in-1 or whatever laying around all the time. I'm sure everybody's got one or had one, but they're always there when you need them. Of course, I could have done this with a power tool, but I'm trying to keep it quiet. I've already got the fans going, as you can probably hear. Sorry for that in the background. But power tools would have just made a bunch of noise, so try not to talk a lot. That mirror was a little hard to get in. Alright, so there again. Cherry. And it really feels to me that these are screwing into plastic. I don't know. So, let's make sure you guys can see this. It's hard to see in there. I don't really have a special light to try to get some footage in there. Let's see if you can hear that. Hear that? Oh, it let loose. Huh. I don't know if you can hear that grinding, but I just think it's the brushes, so we're going to call that good. So, looks like, let me get you and bring you along with me. Get you off the ceiling here. I believe that, I don't know, I don't think it can suck up dirt because the fan that's in here runs right off the motor and it blows out so that it pushes away. You know what I mean? Like, see, I've never damaged this. Like, I don't hit it on anything. That's dirty, and that's my fault, but it freed up finally. I'm half tempted to plug it in, see if it'll turn on. Oh, we do need to do a power test on our new one. Oops. we got ahead of ourselves here. Let's raise that bad boy up. We're going to turn her down a little bit. It don't need to scream. So here's the brand new one. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. We're gonna get to cutting. Like I said before, I'm not gonna take anything out of this box because I don't use any of this stuff. So it can go right back just like it is. And so yeah, buy that warranty if you guys get these. It'll save you a lot of money in the long run. So again, I'm not sponsored, but I'll show you the numbers on this little router that I use, this Makita. Oh, I got you upside down, don't I? 3186877. I don't think that's the number you need, but I'm just showing you every little part of it so that you get a good idea. There's your real close up there. Model number. I'm sure that number maybe has a manufacturing or something, but I don't know. So 6.5 amp. I thought it said a 1.25 horse, but I don't see that on there. The box says it, but this does not. So all right. Well, thank you all for coming along. Hopefully we learned something, or maybe it just helps a little bit to see, or we just made some content, you know. So thank you for watching. This finished cut, I will get it up as soon as I can. And we got 2 more sheets to run on this job, and I'll bring you along with me. Until then, take care, and I will catch you on the next one.